I'm Amy with Transplants 2NC, and apparently I'm a foster mother of squirrels. I've been taking some videos when we got them. They did have hair. Their eyes were not open yet. We started with 3, and then there was another litter of 2. Their mothers have died, so we have been nursing them with formula. We get squirrel formula, and I'm going to show you how we mix that up, where I get it, and how much I feed them. And he is tangled up in my shirt. There we go. To get more of this guy. What do you think? Oh, no, don't climb up there. Let's show him the belly. Let's show him the belly. Yes. Yeah. That calms you down, doesn't it? There is one of them, and we are keeping them in a cat carrier. They have a heating pad. This is the little boy. We have 2 girls and 1 boy right now. And he's already looking. There we go. And you don't want to feed them too fast because you can aspirate them. Basically, they'll get liquid in their lungs and die. Here you go. Oh, sometimes you get it on their head. It's kind of awkward holding him up and feeding him for the camera. And they're very active, so I think they're doing very well. I don't know how many litters of squirrels I have managed to raise. The hippie doing the tree service, he takes down some trees, and sometimes there's a nest, and he finds the babies and sets them out. Sometimes the mother will come back and get them, because sometimes they have multiple nests, one they can move to quickly. Sometimes they don't, or sometimes the mother actually gets hurt in the tree removal and just can't take care of the babies. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Here you go. So it's kind of a messy job, but that's okay. There's 3 in this litter. There's 2 girls and 1 boy. And it will get so much easier if they can start taking the bottle instead of the syringe. That way you just have to hold it up there and they would do all the work. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen until they open their eyes. Come here, baby. Come here. This litter seems to be eating really well for me, though. You done? Are you done? Yeah, let's wash your face off. Can't get it sticky. Yeah, let's rub the belly. Rub the belly. Yeah, rub the belly. There you have it. I'm gonna put her back and get her sister. And they're at a point right now where they're just sleeping a lot. Guys, I'll show you how we mix up a little bit of formula for the baby squirrels. This is goat's milk. It comes canned, and I pick it up at the Piggly Wiggly here locally. And I'm just going to pour some of that in there. This is going to make up most of the formula. And I do mix this up once a day. I throw it out if they haven't used it, because it's got dairy products in it, and I don't really think, I mean, would you like milk warmed up and then cooled off and held in the refrigerator and then warmed back up? And this is from Fox Valley. It's Day 1 Formula 2050. I'm not sure what that means, but this is, it's a milk replacement for squirrels 4 weeks and older. I don't know how old the squirrels are, but they do have hair. Zan has brought them, and they don't have hair. There is a big difference. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of that in here. Now, I have just mixed up this with water, and they don't seem to take to that. So, what we have is this mixture. And I keep it just sealed up and stored in here with more extra syringes, because we actually feed the baby squirrels with the syringes, not the bottles, until their eyes open, and then we can use the bottles. Now, to sweeten the deal, I do use a little bit of Karo syrup. Again, this I just put a little bit in here. If I had to say, I would say that's probably half a tablespoon. And lastly, I'm going to add some filtered water for them. 2 to 3 tablespoons. Now, I will stir this up. It's always hard to get a liquid and a powder stirred in together when they're cold. But if we're patient, we'll get some of that stirred in. And it's not going to completely dissolve because, again, it is cold. Now, I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Okay, guys. Now we've got this out of the microwave. It's been nuked for about 10 seconds, and I'm going to give it a better stir here. And I'm trying to get all that formula to dissolve in it. Now that's still cold, and it's got to be warm because, you know, they're used to nursing from their mother that's very much alive and has body heat that keeps it warm. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in for another 10 seconds. Okay, so we had this in the microwave for 10 seconds, and then I stirred it again. It's all dissolving in here, and it had another 10 seconds. I actually think I'm going to put it in for another 5 seconds. No, actually that's pretty warm. So, then we just take our syringe, and these are bought from the same place we get the squirrel formula. Suck that in there, and they will find this, you know, I'll be holding the squirrel, you know, and feed it to them like that. So, let's go feed some squirrels. We have five baby squirrels. I don't want him to jump off. Okay, guys, the squirrels have their eyes open, obviously, and we've moved them into a larger dog kennel. So we have 5. We started with 3 and then he brought 2 more, so there is 5 total. I've just fed one, so he's in the waiting room. She's in the waiting room. But I'm about to pull these guys out and feed them. Most of the time they take to a bottle, which would be really great because I feel like they could almost hold the bottle. Would help me out. But these guys are still getting fed with the syringe. They will not take to the bottle. So show you that guy there. That's Brother. He's the wild man. So we are going to feed these. They are eating some nuts and some fruit and spinach, lettuce, and chewing on pine cones and doing squirrel stuff, but I still feel like they need their formula, so I'm feeding them twice a day, which is reduced. When they were younger, I was feeding them 4 times a day. So, and I showed you the formula that we're using to feed them. You just want to make sure that you don't aspirate them. That's when the formula goes into their breathing. Goes down the wrong pipe, guys. But our eyes are open and we're still nursing on these stupid syringes. I'll be glad when we can not do this anymore. It's quite a job. It's first thing in the morning here, guys. Hence, you're seeing me in my house coat, if you can see the background. I got some on his whisker there. And you gotta hold on to them because they'll want to squirm away. They're not gonna get very far, but they are babies. This is November, so by the time I turn them out, it's going to be pretty cold. I imagine I'll turn them out around January.